In a bid to improve the residential sector and as well as improve the general condition of rented properties, the government have announced that the EPC legislation will change as of 2025. This will basically mean that any rented property, any newly rented property will need to have a minimum EPC rating of a C, and then all existing lets will need to have a minimum EPC rating of a C as of 2028. Yeah, so if you're a landlord, it's important to understand that the government have made these changes to support their bid to be zero emissions by 2050. It's not just to make your life tricky. But some of the things that they've suggested is better insulation, whether that be loft insulation, and it could be as little as like changing your LED bulbs. So there's various things that you can do. You can update your heating system, put in a new boiler, but there are a number of things, big and small, that landlords can do to just boost their EPC rating slightly. So when a property is listed, the answer is yes, the landlord can apply for an exemption. The other way a landlord can apply for an exemption is where the quote for the work required in order to improve the EPC rating exceeds £3,500. So they'd have to spend that money to then apply for an exemption after that. The thing to consider is that that is likely to significantly increase, as in that amount, that 3,500, is likely to go up to probably nearer 10,000. That's why we're having these conversations with landlords now, because if we can be proactive and try and get landlords to do the work now and apply for the necessary exemptions now, it will potentially save them quite a lot of money in the long term. So if you're a landlord and you are needing a little bit of financial help in order to achieve the EPC rating that you need, then yes, there are grants and loans available. These include boiler upgrade loans, VAT relief on energy saving materials, as well as Green Deal loans. Whether your EPC is due for renewal immediately or not, or perhaps your EPC is currently at an E or a D, we would recommend landlords are being proactive with this pending legislation. So what we would suggest doing is booking a new EPC to be completed, which will take into consideration any pre-existing work that you've had done since your last EPC was produced. It will give you an accurate rating, and it will also give you really clear guidance as to how you can improve your EPC rating. So in order to get this booked in, you can give us a call, drop us an email, and we can absolutely support you through that process.